Yo, what's up? What's good with y'all today? Hump day. I think I'm just gonna lose the Freestyle Friday thing, and we just gonna call them sessions, I guess. We ain't even gonna put no date on it because I'm not uploading these things on a consistent basis. But let's see what's going on, man. What we gonna talk about today? Man, let's explore differences. You know what I'm saying? I find it funny that we, as so-called Christians, cannot accept at times that someone else doesn't agree with us or think the same as we do. And once that happens, we have this tendency to want to down talk them, shame them, or whatever the case may be, rather than just agree to disagree. I mean, that's like really the mature thing to do instead of trying to browbeat somebody and trying to get them to see your side of the story, make things like that. But just, what I'm saying, just accept it. It's like, hey, we don't see this. We don't see things the same. There's nothing wrong with that. But I see it a lot, man. It's kind of sad to me. I don't know why the lighting keeps fluctuating, but I got no control over it. It's kind of sad to me. It's like, dang, man, why can't we just have a conversation? And if I don't agree with you, I don't agree with you. Because a lot of times, what we're arguing about is an opinion. Because you really can't argue about a fact. I mean, is it raining outside? Yes. I mean, that's not an argument. I mean, we can both look out the window and see that it's raining. Could the argument be, is it mist or is it a light shower? I mean, we might can get into a deep discussion about that. It's a difference of opinion. It's like, there's really not nothing locked in to say who's right and who's wrong. And we got this thing where we always got to prove somebody wrong. Being right normally pushes people away. The best way to be right is to just be. They'll figure out if they're right or wrong versus us trying to push ourselves upon them. And like I saw I see it sometimes, mainly see it on Facebook a lot, but I saw one dude the other day, and he had his stance on a certain topic, and he didn't he didn't budge. And he really didn't even, because a lot of times it'll start a rebuttal and you'll start picking and pointing at the other person, but he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? He stood his ground and he had his opinions and views about the topic that was at hand. And, people were trying to say different things where, trying to assassinate his character in a sense. And I was just like, wow, bro, it ain't even that serious. If you don't agree with the guy, you don't agree with it. Let it go. Move on. Keep scrolling. Nowadays, it's like, just because we have an opinion, we think that we have to voice that opinion. No, you don't. You don't have to voice it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, the best thing to do is just be quiet. And this is kind of I'm trying to change the topics a little bit, but my partner, he's a youth pastor, and he's taking a Bible class, and I was fortunate for him to send me a lot of the audio. And one of the things that I learned in just the four or five, hours of classes that he allowed me to listen to was that you can't change anybody, and you really can't help anybody unless you have a relationship with them. If you don't have that relationship, you really don't. You're really talking to a brick wall. I mean, 'cause I don't know you, you don't know me. I mean, every once in a while, sometimes, you can walk up to somebody, or it can be a situation where you don't have a relationship, and you can impart some words of wisdom on somebody. I mean, it's up to them to take it if they want to. I mean, it's kind of one of them just drop it in their lap and walk off type situations. But to really pour into somebody, to really, encourage a change in them, how we try to do over social media, you got to have a relationship with them. And I mean, relationship is kind of, perceptive. Whatever, you might think a relationship is one thing, someone else might think it's something else. But for the most part, y'all have to be in communion with each other. I mean, a constant talking to, be it if it's just talking on the phone, video chat, going out to lunch, dinner, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you just in the midst of that person, I'm not trying to use big biblical words, being around that person, man, being in their company, and in doing that, man, something happens, especially when one of them is a true believer, trying to do their best to walk the walk, and the other one wants to an extent. It will wear off. It will rub off. It's just the way it's gonna happen. It's no denying it. I mean, you can fight it. Good luck. You're gonna struggle really bad. I mean, life is a struggle as it is, but you're really gonna struggle then. But that's my opinion. But you can't change each other, man. I mean, change comes from within. So stop trying to down talk people because they don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to shame people because they don't agree with you or things like that. Stop it. I'm gonna spin off that shame onto this topic right here. Now I'm single, so I'm ladies. Yeah. But anyways, so I'm part of a few Christian Facebook groups and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then I've also seen this over my lifetime. It's like, as a guy, most of us have a type. A lot of people now I hear most guys say they have a type. Women will say they don't have a type. I don't believe them. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Women say that they have a type, but they say they don't. Okay, yeah, that's where I was at. And men do. Okay, yeah, that's where I was at. So with that being said, when a man just like a friendly atmosphere, the women's are like, hey, what about her, or whatever, or he's talking about what he likes, this, that, and another. If it's not what they think, or if the man is like, I like a woman to look like this, or blah, 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 they get really in their feelings. And they, you shouldn't just want a woman based upon how she looks and blah, 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 blah. Alright. This is probably not going to go across well with many people. But unfortunately, I'm going to speak for myself. And I think a lot of bros probably agree with me. So I'm going to be the sacrificial lamb. For me, if there's not a physical attraction, then there won't be a romantic one. There won't be a romantic relationship to evolve out of it. I feel I know what I need out of a woman to be in a successful relationship. And a certain look is part of that. A certain body type. That's part of that. Now, that's not me saying that I'm gonna fall in love with her just because of how she looks. That's just gonna get me through the door. Once I meet someone and they possibly fit this vague criteria, because I've realized over the years it ain't. I don't have this just a certain type. It's pretty vague. If you know me, you know it's pretty vague. But that's gonna get me through the door. Once I see, okay, hey, wow, she's cute, or she's hot, she's sexy, she's attractive, whatever it is, then it's on to the next step. What's going on in his brain? Where you at mentally, emotionally, spiritually? That's where that goes. Once all of them bullets are addressed, then it can move into some kind of relationship. And I mean, is it possible for me to meet somebody that don't fit that body type, but they fit all those other bullets? Yeah, 9 times out of 10, we just gonna be friends. It is what it is. But in order for you to be my mate, most men have to have that physical attraction. I know women talk about guys that just walk around there, put their thing in anything. That's some truth. I mean, some guys might just put their thing in anything, but that don't mean he gonna wife them. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's just one of them things, and I think women the same way. You know, there are certain things that we as people have that we have to have. Just because it ain't what you think it should be, don't try to talk bad about somebody. Don't try to manipulate them and get them to questioning themselves. I mean, if you are feeling some kind of way because you think you should be attracting a certain type of individual or whatever the case may be, and you find out that, okay, they like people with, I ain't saying change yourself, but I'm saying work on yourself. Get yourself to the place where you're okay with you. If you're okay with you and you don't fit a certain person's criteria, hey, that's cool. If you're okay with you, you won't be bothered by it. But if you're not okay with you, then you probably gonna have your feathers ruffled when someone says something like I just did. It is what it is, man. I'm sorry, because I mean, sometimes in the past I used to get in my feelings when I hear, oh yeah, I want a guy that looks like this and he does that. And I'm like, because on the cool hindsight now, I didn't have the security in myself at that time to hear what that person said. Now, I'm good with me. Oh, you want a guy like that? All right, cool, babe. He out there somewhere. Want me to help you find him? Like, we can go out here to the carnival together. I'll point him out for you. If you know me, y'all know I get down like that. Really don't bother me none. But that's all I got for today, man. Today was a force. Really didn't want to do no video. It's been raining out here all days since like Friday. Well, Friday is storms. Saturday and Sunday was beautiful. It rained yesterday. It's raining today. It's supposed to rain Thursday, Friday, and maybe even Saturday. So the weather does affect people's emotions. So be aware of your friends. Just be loving y'all, man. I ain't gonna keep rolling. This one is rolling into be a long video, and I don't want it to be long, so I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna try to catch up next week with ending off on just spreading love and being more positive in the society that we living in. All right, man. Y'all be easy. Out.